Hello everyone, this season is a time to take extra care to notice all the things around us to be thankful for. And this book, called 10 Beautiful Things, is about seeing and noticing the beauty all around us. It's written by Molly Beth Griffin and illustrated by Maribel Lechuga. It's our front cover page, nice beautiful blue. It's our title page. It looks like they're packing up. Interesting, let's find out. Lily ran her fingers across the Iowa map. An X marked Graham's house on an empty patch of land. Lily's new home. And then we've got a box that says stuff. So it looks like Lily is moving in with her grandma to a home in Iowa. Graham's car tires hummed against the pavement. Lily felt the vibration in her hollow chest. Let's try to find 10 beautiful things along the way, Graham said. So Lily's all packed up, and her grandma put out a great challenge of let's try to find 10 beautiful things on our trip. Lily turned her eyes to the window. There's nothing beautiful here, she said. She struggled to fold the map so it nestled into itself just right. You'd be surprised, Graham said. How do you think Lily's feeling about this move? Yeah. Maybe unsure, maybe a little unhappy, maybe it's not a move she wanted to make. Totally an unfamiliar place. She's saying, you know what, I don't see any beauty here, and I don't see any beauty with this land, this situation. I just don't see it. But Graham says maybe he'll be surprised. And sure enough, at that very moment, the sun broke over the long horizon. Lily gasped. There's number 1, she cried. Right you are, Lily, said Graham. Oh, a beautiful sunrise is something that's hard to beat, right? It's so beautiful, sunrises and sunsets. Fence posts rushed past. Graham flipped on the radio, trying to fill the silence. Lily felt her complaints starting in her belly again, coming up to her throat and nearly out her mouth. But then Graham shouted, "Number 2!" So she was almost feeling like, complaining again, seeing the negativity, but Grandma found something else. It's beautiful. Let's see what it is. A wind farm had sprouted in the field by the freeway. Spinning windmill blades gleamed in the morning sun. Oh, that is really cool looking. Very interesting and beautiful. What a sight. Lily concentrated on the game and found number 3 fast, a red-winged blackbird. It perched on a swaying stalk of last year's corn. It was dark and bright all at once, its beak open wide in a song they couldn't hear. So this time Lily found it. She said, that bird is beautiful, and I have to agree. Red-winged blackbirds are very stunning. Later, Graham signaled and turned the car onto a smaller road. 2 more highways to go, she said. Lily popped a handful of crackers in her mouth, but the food didn't fill up her hollow places. Graham cracked her window, and in rushed air and sound and cold. They crossed a bridge, and Graham chose number 4, the gurgly sound of a melting creek. Ooh. So now that her window's open, they can hear that creek. The sound of a babbling brook. Some people love that sound so much they fall asleep to it. It's a very relaxing sound. Lily dozed off. She woke up when Graham tapped her knee and pointed at a falling apart barn. That's not pretty. Lily said, that can't count. We're not looking for pretty, we want beautiful, Graham said. So it stood halfway to 10. Sometimes seeing things that aren't maybe new or shiny can be beautiful too. There's something beautiful about the history of this barn or the way nature is starting to take over. And if you look for it, you might find beauty in something that doesn't seem so pretty at first. At the rest area, Lily bounded out of the car while Graham stretched her creaky body. Lily picked number 6, the smell of mud. Graham, she said, inhaling. Graham shut her eyes and nodded slowly. It's earthy and rich, she said. I've never really noticed. Oh, so... And I was actually surprised by that, too. When Lily said mud, I was like, I don't know if I'd consider that beautiful. But like Graham said, I never really noticed. But you're right. It does have kind of an earthy, rich smell to it. Good job finding the beauty, Lily. Lily breathed in the mud smell and focused on just that. It poured itself into some of the empty spaces in her. Sometimes we just need moments like that, right? Especially when we're having a hard time, to just be in that moment, to just notice the smell and the sounds of what's happening right then and there. Especially if we've got all these things that might be happening in our life that we're nervous about or sad about. Right here in this moment, Lily is in the mud, which she loves. She's feeling the breeze, and she's taking it in and being present, and she feels calm. She feels happy in that moment. Back on the road again, the car seemed smaller. The humming in Lily had stopped, but her legs wanted to sprawl, and her stomach was getting queasy. We're on a roll now, Graham said, and she was right about that. 7 and 8 were easy. A cloud shaped like a swan, and a little brown calf that trotted beside the fence. Miles and miles later, they turned onto their last road, and the clouds began to draw close. The sky grew dark, and the earth rumbled. Suddenly, the air exploded in bright flashes. Cloud banks traced lightning back and forth, showing off. Number 9, Lily whispered. There was no room for other words. Yeah, I love a good thunderstorm, and I guess Lily does too, because she picked it as her 9th beautiful thing. The storm took up the whole world, and it filled Lily up too. She was there with Graham for a whole minute. That was all that mattered. On they drove, almost there, not far now. Again, she's noticing this thunderstorm, and for a minute in time, that's all. Nothing else matters. She's right there in that moment with Grandma and the thunderstorm. They're almost home. They need to find that last thing, don't they? When they'd been almost home there for a long time, Graham braked, eased the car down a crumbling driveway, and parked in front of the farmhouse. Here we be, she said, through the drum of the rain. Home. But we only made it to 9, Lily said, slumping in her seat. I didn't make it all the way to 10. Nope, 10. Easy. Graham came around with the umbrella. Lily stepped out of the car. We're 10. Lily sank into her familiar hug. None of this was easy. Maybe it would never be easy, but she belonged with Graham now. She belonged here now. Oh. We don't quite know Lily's story, do we? Why she had to go live with Graham, but I'm guessing it wasn't an easy thing to have to leave wherever she was and change her life. But there is love here, and where there is love, there is beauty. And they can make a home together, can't they? The place wasn't empty, and neither was she. She was filled up with all the beauty they found along the way. and from the love from Grandma. Well, I thought that was just a nice book and a good reminder of the season to pause and take in all around us that is beautiful to be thankful for. I'm thankful for so many things, and one of them is sharing this reading with you. And I hope you can find some things to be thankful for as well. Thanks for reading and learning with me. See you soon.